Okay, I'm out here where we had our survival shelter class before this last weekend. It's all real wet, but I never tried doing a splitwood fire. We used some inner bark of the aspen here and some other tuff, and got a tinder going, sparks going and a flame going that way. But I thought I'd try a splitwood fire with this dead aspen. So I'm getting some of that now. And it's pretty wet, but the inside should be pretty nice. And you can feel to the touch. That's pretty wet right there. But this feels drier, so I'll probably use a piece right in here. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Beautiful area. Bunch of aspen growth over here. Elk come through here quite a bit. Right through here. And if you look right over there, you see a little bit of blue. That's a salt lick right there. And so they come through here pretty often, and you can tell where the paths are. And imagine there's some back in there. Maybe I'll get lucky and see one today. But there's an aspen growth right there. But we're going to head back in the forest back over that way more and see what we can do. Okay, I got a couple things going on here. I'm using this log for my chopping block. And what I did is that when I split them up, I got the bigger stuff done now. This is the real dry stuff. And then I graduated this way from drier to wetter. And so I know which ones are wet and which ones are dry. And I'm also starting to make curls down here. And getting a nice bunch of those. But this is really the key, is getting curls. Because if you don't get enough of them, thin enough ones, dry enough ones, then this is what I'm going to start the fire with the ferro rod. So I want to get plenty of this stuff and plenty of the dry stuff. So I'll get a big pile of this before I'm finished. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to start getting the pencil lead size splitwood next. Well, I'm getting a good bunch now. I use a knife for getting down the nice pencil lead size, and stuff's pretty knotty, so can't get nice long pieces, but it's working. And so even if I get some shorter pieces that are thin is the main thing. So I'm getting close. Still got a few more curls to make. But getting my splitwood stuff gathered. Okay, here's my first attempt to get one going here. There you go. I'm keeping some of the curls back in case I need them, because we haven't got a sustainable fire yet. It's just starting, so I don't ever get my hopes up until it actually goes. So far it's pretty much just on the curls. But I think it's going to go. Just dry your stuff up. And then you could put some curls on the top, and then they'll kind of reach up a little bit more. I got some pine needles here as well. A lot of times pine needles really go. Oh yeah, looking good. You can tell they're a little damp because they make a lot of smoke. I better move the camera so the viewer doesn't get goofed up here. Yeah, I'd say that's going to be a sustainable one now. And I got plenty of splitwood left, and I got curls left right here that I can throw on if it gets the need. Put some of the twigs on now. Yeah, those pine needles are pretty damp, but that's a splitwood fire, and I wanted to try it up here because it didn't last time. Everything is really damp, and I'll kind of show you in a few minutes what you normally look for and how damp things really are right now. And here is all my wood still left that I can use. So I got plenty of wood. So success. Splitwood fire in wet conditions. It's been raining off and on for the last 3 or 4 days, and this is how you do it with just wood and a fire steel. And I did use a saw to saw my wood up better, but anyway, that's a sustainable fire. I found an aspen tree here, and I've been getting some inside bark that should be pretty good. You want to get the fuzzy stuff, and this happens to be dry on this side, which is pretty unusual for what I found so far. Getting this stuff right here. The light stuff is actually the driest, but good stuff to find as well. Some of it's punky, and punk wood can help as well. Here's a good piece. Yeah. So that stuff right there, and then you break it down into smaller fibers. But this is an old stump of an aspen tree, and that would you could light that with a ferro rod too. So some of this stuff could be good tinder, and always be looking for things like this. You saw the splitwood fire, but this might be an easier way to go. Take less time using twigs and whatnot if you had it. I found some really good here. This bark here, where it's really light colored and hairy, is really the nice fine stuff. That stuff right there, I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but anyway, good stuff to be aware of. Okay, this stuff's up way up high in the tree that one of the aspens fell, but it's pretty dry as well. All this fine hair stuff here, great stuff. And that's what you need to look for. And that is really dry. And it was overhanging up here. There's the tree, an aspen tree that broke down. And some of this stuff is really wet though. Like this stuff right in here. It's on the bottom side. The water is seeped down. And you can even see the icicle right there. So this stuff's really wet, really damp. So you got to find the stuff. Here's some more kind of angel hairy stuff. Oh, that's nice and dry. I'll pick this and keep it for my fire kit. But that's a little wet there in places. But anyway, sorry about the camera. That stuff right there is not bad. But the stuff that was hanging way up there got a lot of air to it. And this is what's on the ground right here. And so I'll gather some of this stuff up. Great stuff.